Friends, Greg Newmaster coming at you again with another action figure review. Today I have Marvel Legends X-Force Archangel. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and help me to build my channel. Uncanny X-Force, I love that story arc, so good. I love this character, Warren Worthington III, the Archangel. Just watching his transformation as rich playboy with the pretty angelic wings, Mr. Handsome, Mr. Good Looking, Mr. Rich, to this tortured character who became Apocalypse's Angel of Death. He lost his wings from the Marauders. They were pinned to the wall. He was brutally beaten and harmed. I think Sabretooth was the main culprit besides Harpoon. Or it may have just been Harpoon. I can't remember. Please correct me in the comments. But he loses his wings. They have to get amputated. And then he makes a deal with the devil, who's Apocalypse. And he becomes his Angel of Death. And we see this in the original X-Factor comics. Not X-Men, but X-Factor. When the original five leave the X-Men and form a new team. And then he becomes Archangel and he loses his mind, and then they eventually win him back because he thinks that he accidentally killed Bobby Drake, Iceman, and that brings him back to his senses. And then we're brought later on to Uncanny X-Force, where he's struggling once again to purge Apocalypse from his soul and his mind. And it's just such a great story arc, and we have within it elements of the Age of Apocalypse, and it's just great. I love it. Highly recommend reading it. But such a great character, such a nice, cool update on his costume. We get the black and the silver colors for the Uncanny X-Force team. I loved the way Wolverine looked in the black and the silver also. We even sort of get a new design shape for the wings. His wings have been presented in many different ways throughout the comics. This figure here, this is the first Hasbro Marvel Legends Archangel, and he has the classic wings. I've loved this figure since I was a kid. Especially the Toy Biz version. He was just so cool. If you played any of the video games on Sega, and he would just swoop in and clean house. Just something about an angel and an archangel, like in the Bible, like the Archangel Michael is like this warrior and general of the armies of God, that sort of imagery. That's what we have here with the metallic wing Archangel. So I just love this figure. I love this character, and I'm happy that they did it on the newer body mold and updated the wings. So let's bust him out of the package and check him out. Just a pretty simple box. Great artwork there. Really, really nice artwork. And there it is from the comic itself. A quick little bio. It says, after having his feather wings mutilated by the Morlocks, Apocalypse turns Angel into the deadly Archangel. By the Morlocks, I think that's incorrect. It's not the Morlocks who do that to his wings. It's the Marauders who are killing the Morlocks. So this is actually a typo. Not acceptable, Hasbro. Whoever wrote this bio. There he is on the side again. There's the bottom of the box. There's the top. We get the X-Men logo. I cut the tape on the sides here, and let's check him out. I was very excited about the new design. There's the innards of the box. And what else do we have here? So we kind of get these curved wings. If you can check them out. Little bit of give. I just wish the wings were wired and posable. I just thought that would have been cooler instead of them being sculpted. But I mean, this looks great. They're just like sort of curved compared to the less traditional boxy look. But I mean, this is going off the artwork from Uncanny X-Force. So you get the two wings. And then you get the awesome the wing dart, the wing knife effect. He fires deadly techno-organic blades from his feathers, which is awesome. I always thought that was a cool feature of Archangel. They really amped him up when he became Archangel, made him very, very deadly. So let's see how we put this together here. So here are the little wing ports. They should give you some instructions. They don't. Let's see. Let's pull old Warren out. So there he is with his neutral face. There's sculpting on the top of the head, so it's not just painted. Let's compare him to the OG one here. He's got the red eyes instead of the yellow eyes. Both really good face sculpts, in my opinion. They just improved the body, in my opinion. This old body was a little bit clunky. You see there's some gappage in the diaphragm there. So this is a nice, more sleeker, streamlined improvement. And you know, just your basic articulation. We got the double jointed knees. We got a cut in the calf. Ankle articulation pivot up and down. He's got a nice crunch. You can go back. Full rotation in the waist as well. There's a little bit of a gap there. Not bad though. Double jointed elbows. There's no butterfly joints. Or are there? No. No butterfly joints in the shoulders. You'd think all the figures would come with that now, but they don't. Nice neck articulation. He's just on a single barbell. And that's what he looks like in the back. And we got wrist articulation, of course. Once again, there's the head. A little bit of side to side, but not really. Very minimal. And there's that neutral face sculpt. I am not going to pose this badass figure with that face. Absolutely not. He is going to get this rageful, angry, sort of vampiric looking face. Looks great. Love the design. Because this is a struggling, deadly character versus the soft, pretty boy. Also, you get a set of fisted hands, but you also get some talons, because any bird of prey has to have deadly talons, right? So get sharp, pointy fingers there, which he deserves. Pop those on like so. And there we go. They should have just, you know, in the package, he should have got these hands. Looks way better. Don't know why they didn't do that. Yeah, a little bit tight. Don't want to break it. Okay, that's frozen joint right there. So I'll have to unstick that later. But, see, this one is also frozen on the knee. Gotta be very careful so you don't bust this. Alright, that is really frozen too, so I'm going to have to heat that up. Unfortunately, we got two frozen joints on my man here. But look at that. Looks great. So, let's see if I can do this right. I'm going to assume it goes in like that. And ports on in the back there. It goes on like that. And then we'll take, I think, the little wings. So he has 4 wings. And it looks like they pop on just like that. Very nice. Very, very nice. The cool thing about Archangel's wings is he could retract them into his back. So Warren was always sad about that. So we have a more rounded look where these are more angular and sort of rectangular looking versus rounded. So you get that set of wings, and then you get the big boys, and they just pop on like so. Very nice. And they're very rounded, but he can protect himself. I always thought that was a cool thing too, is Archangel could shield himself and swoop in, and then he could protect himself with his wings. Not quite as strong as Adamantium. Geez, I don't even think they're strong as... because Sabretooth did some damage on his metal wings in the late 90s. So he just looks... he looks awesome. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not too big of a fan of how rounded they are. I know that's how they look in the comics. The Uncanny X-Force comics. But I wish you could pose them or make them a little bit more... it's very pretty looking, but I wish they were bendy and pliable. And then you could put the wing effect on. Not really sure how to put that on. I guess it goes on like that. Or maybe it goes... not sure if it goes like this instead. Yeah. No, I think I had it right the first time. Yeah, I just put it on like that. And then you can do some fun things with the deadly blades. Yeah, but really, really awesome figure. Just beautiful. Here he is compared to the OG. And then if you have the X Factor version of just the Winged Angel, you can have that as well. So really great figure. Highly recommend him. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. I stuttered at the end there. Forgive me for that. But he just looks great. Highly recommend him. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Peace.